guys. It's Fatima, Coach Fatima with Outstanding Personal Relationships.com. Just one second. Get my technical things together, y'all. Assalamu alaikum. Today I wanted to talk to you all about the poly tip of the day, which would be perfection over progress. Um, as an initial wife, I really wanted to do this video. This is another one that I thought would be super beneficial for people that are especially practicing polygyny, because I found in my own personal experience that oftentimes we want perfection over progress. I think of progress as someone that's trying, even though it's not all figured out yet. They're still working out some kinks, they're still learning, they're still developing, and they're growing. And there needs to be some time to be allotted to that person so that they can kind of get things right. Not perfect, though. And it's not going to happen in a day. We don't learn anything instantly in one day and practice it all in one day and perfect everything in one day. Sometimes we'll leave this world and we haven't perfected much, as far as, just the things that fall out of our hands. And oftentimes those are the things that happen in our marriage and our relationships, especially polygyny, which is just another form of marriage, not to be diminished, although people like to do that. As an initial wife, I know that I thought, because decisions were made, that meant everything was worked out. So since decisions are made, then you must have some type of plan. Well, I was wrong. So I need to be very honest about how wrong I was. That just because we decide to do things, just like with me, for example, I decided to get married myself, you know, and I didn't understand that things would evolve and change and I'd mess up, I'd make mistakes. I just had it cemented in my head that since the people that raised me messed up within their marriages, I had a lot of judging going on in my youth, um, that I wasn't going to mess up in mine. And my husband wasn't going to mess up. And we weren't going to make mistakes often. And we weren't going to go through some of the trials and tribulations that they went through in their marriages. And I was very wrong, because if we don't allow ourselves to learn and grow, then we take away this, it's like a facade of perfection that we're expecting from our spouses. So if we say, you know what, this is not going to fail, we're not going to mess anything up, we won't make any mistakes. We have limitations because we are people and we are flawed, and we're not meant to be perfect. We're meant to learn and grow. So when we decide that we're going to put this label of perfection on our marriage, where everything has to be done the way in which you thought it was going to be done, then there must be something wrong, or there must be something that you figured out. You must have this thing down completely, and that's just not true. Um, as I stated earlier, to allow another human being to have wiggle room to educate themselves, or, partner with people that maybe know better or have failed before, and they found a new way. There's some newness, there's some innovation happening within their lives, and they want to share that with others. We have to let that happen. Life is a process. It's a bunch of processes. Process of becoming married, becoming parents, becoming a grandparent, um, you know, orchestrating a plan. And sometimes plans don't work. That's why we have plan A, plan B, plan C, and oftentimes we have plan D. We have emergency plans. We have different plans that we set in place, but sometimes they don't always work. And we have to go back and try to fine tune what didn't work and try it again and see where we fit within those plans, because we know that plans change all the time. And within our marriage, my plan and what I thought it would be, it stayed like I thought it was going to be for a while, but plans changed. and my family was always supposed to be as large as it is right now during this time. So I couldn't avoid that. That was just the destiny for what was supposed to happen within our family. There was always supposed to be 7 kids, even though I might not have planned 7 kids. I didn't plan 7 children, but that didn't take away the fact that I'm a mother of 7 children. That's a fact. That's a fact. But my plan was different initially. So the poly tip of the day is just know that you won't get perfection, but at least with the proper intention, we'll get some progress, some good progress. Because you can progress in a negative way, you can progress in a positive way. But with the proper healthy intentions on your family, on your marriage, maybe, just maybe, and with personal development, I can't stress that enough, you'll progress in a really good, healthy way, and everyone will see the bigger picture. And it might not happen instantly. It did not do that for my family. It was slow moving, but everyone had goals for the family to be healthy, and we all just moved upon those goals. And then we each individually had our own personal development goals. So everyone is on a personal development journey, even our children that are adult children. They practice personal development as well, because that's what, outside of our culture, outside of Islam and offering our prayers, and those things like that, the different things we do as far as worship goes, we all have personal development goals. So without those things, we wouldn't be grounded. We'd be all over the place, and we know how it feels when we don't have a plan in place. Even if you're just moving from one house to another, you don't just throw stuff in bags and just run out the door. There has to be a plan. So with that, I hope to see you guys on the next one. And please sign up for our Relationship Mastery Inner Circle. If you have not already, visit outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/RM for Relationship Mastery. And follow us on our socials if you have not followed us yet, or you're new to our channel. I'm Coach Fatima. And I am in a family and on an OPR team with our husband, Coach Nadir, my amazing co-wife, Coach Nyla. So on our socials, we're Outstanding Relationships on IG, Outstanding Personal Relationships here on YouTube and on Facebook. I'm going to leave you guys with a little GLC, as we always do. Make sure you're growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. I'll see you guys in the next one. We're going to have a live Q&A tomorrow. So check us out on our YouTube channel here. And we're going to stream a little bit, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.